Welcome back to Etihad News goalkeeper switch done. Ederson to Turkey, Donnarumma to Manchester City, and Man City could bank £13 million for Manuel Akanji after Inter Milan loan confirmed Ederson Santana de Moraes, known simply as Ederson.
Ederson Santana de Moraes has officially left Manchester City after an 8-year storied tenure to join Turkish side Fenerbahce. During his time at City, he racked up an extraordinary trophy haul: multiple Premier League titles, domestic cups, and a landmark UEFA Champions League in 2023. Bitter and Blue in .wikipedia.org, mancity.com. Widely regarded as one of the game's most decorated active players, he now leaves City as one of the Ederson wasn't just another keeper. He was the playmaker from deep, enabling City's precise build-up play and setting new standards for goalkeepers in the Premier League. City's goalkeeper transition. In preparation for his exit, City secured the signing of Italy international Gianluigi Donnarumma. As Ederson embarks on the next chapter in Turkey, the football world reflects on his revolutionary impact, and Manchester City now steps into a new era, transitioning from a keeper known for grace under pressure to one whose strengths lie in traditional shot-stopping. The club seems to have completed the keeper switcheroo, as the details of both deals have been revealed. With it, a player who wanted to leave, and a club that needed a suitable competitor for the new young star in Trafford. On we move as the deal does strengthen an already strong position group for the club. City need to get other positions, but for now Pep will have to make do with what is done. Ederson declared his time at Manchester City the most special time of my life, as he said farewell to the Premier League champions. The goalkeeper has completed a £12 million move to Fenerbahce to end an 8-year spell at the Etihad, where he has won countless honours and changed the way his position is looked at. While he is off for a new challenge, Ederson leaves a phenomenal legacy both at the club and in English football. He will not forget his time here in a hurry and took time to thank the fans for making him feel so welcome. I leave Manchester City incredibly proud of what we have achieved together, and I am honoured to have worn the shirt so many times, he said. Under Pep, we have dominated the Premier League and conquered Europe. It has been amazing. I would first of all like to thank him and Xabi Mancisidor for making me the best goalkeeper I could be and teaching so much about the game. I must also thank my teammates. Our desire to win every game we play has been a joy to be a part of, and that has made me relish every day on the training field or in the dressing room with every one of you. Finally, the fans. Thank you for making me feel at home in a city so far away from where I am from, and for supporting me throughout what has been an amazing period for me and my family. I arrived in Manchester 8 years ago full of hope, but I could not have predicted such a beautiful time together. Playing for City has been the most special time of my life, and I will always be a fan of this special club. I'm going with my wife and children, but I'm leaving a big family here, citizens. Once a blue, always a blue. Ederson's future had been the subject of speculation throughout the transfer window, with Galatasaray leading the race since July and having an offer rejected by City. But Fenerbahce stepped up their interest in the final days of the window and secured a deal that allowed City to press ahead with plans to sign Gianluigi Donnarumma from Paris Saint-Germain. That completed a major overhaul of the goalkeepers in Guardiola's squad, with Donnarumma's arrival following the signings of James Trafford from Burnley and Marcus Bettinelli from Chelsea. Ederson had just 1 year left on his contract and was widely expected to see it out before leaving on a free transfer next summer, until interest developed in him this year and City signalled their intent to make changes to the squad. The 32-year-old leaves after 8 years at the club, during which time he has made 372 appearances and won countless honours, both with the team and individually. He won 6 Premier League titles and the Champions League, as well as lifting the FA Cup twice and being part of squads that claimed the League Cup 4 times. Ederson has been an incredible servant to Manchester City, said sporting director Hugo Viana. The fact no goalkeeper has ever won more Premier League titles says everything you need to know about his quality and consistency in a City shirt. He has been a huge figure in all of our successes over recent years, and his skills and bravery have been crucial in helping City play the beautiful football we have seen. He has truly cemented his place in the history of Manchester City, and we all wish him well in the next chapter of his career. And he leaves us knowing that he will always be welcomed at this football club. The 32-year-old arrived in Istanbul on Monday night to seal the move and was greeted by thousands of fans. In the meantime, Pep has moved for Italy international Gianluigi Donnarumma and his £26 million move to the Etihad. Thank you, Ederson, Manchester City keeper departs. A tough one to say goodbye to, as Ederson is perhaps the best goalkeeper of all time at City. Those are just a couple of the many posts for the Brazilian star, who departs the Etihad with huge accomplishments. Many Premier League titles, City's first Champions League and domestic titles, he really did it all. He also helped improve the club's position on the worldwide stage and redefined what a keeper can do. With the many assists provided, Manu Akanji's move from Manchester City to Inter Milan has been confirmed, and the defender could make the switch permanent next summer. The Switzerland international has completed a deadline day loan move to the Serie A giants, having fallen down the pecking order at the Etihad. The deal includes an option for the move to be made permanent next summer, with that option becoming an obligation to buy for €15 million, £13 million if Inter win Serie A, and Akanji plays in 50% of their league fixtures. A number of clubs inquired about Akanji in recent weeks, including Galatasaray, Tottenham, and AC Milan. Akanji was not desperate to depart, with the Blues prepared to keep him if no suitable offer came in. Inter have made contact on deadline day, and the offer of Champions League football alongside Serie A in Milan has appealed to Akanji. If a deal can be completed, it will be a loan with an option to buy at the end of the season. Akanji has been an important part of Pep Guardiola's squad in the 3 seasons that he has been in Manchester since signing from Dortmund in 2022, but has found himself out of favour at the beginning of this campaign. He did not make the squad for the home defeat to Spurs and was an unused substitute in the other 2 matches. City needed to trim their squad, both because Guardiola would prefer to work with smaller numbers, and they had too many non-homegrown players to register in the Champions League. With Akanji following Ederson out of the door, that takes City back down to the upper limit. However, Gianluigi Donnarumma's arrival to replace Ederson will mean that the Blues have one more than they need once again. That will not be a problem though. İlkay Gündoğan is expected to join Galatasaray in time to be registered for their Champions League squad,